Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. If you're new here, I cover FPGA gaming, and the purpose of this video today is to give you or let you know about the various options that are available for you to purchase a MiSTer FPGA. First, we're going to cover what's available now. There are plenty of different options compared to what I'm going to show you, but what I'm trying to show you guys here is where you purchase a MiSTer and you play it, right? It's pretty much plug and play. What I'm not going to show you is, hey, you know what, you can buy a raw board, you can buy different cases, components from here, different IO boards, and put it together. This is if you're someone like me that just wants something that's ready to go. This is for you. We're going to have a look at the options that are available today, and as well as that, we are going to have a look at options that are available for the future. Now, we are only talking about the MiSTer FPGA project. We're not talking about any future projects. So any more powerful FPGAs? No, because the MiSTer FPGA has so much life left in there. We've got excellent cores in this system, right? Ranging from like the Spectrum, the Commodore 64, the NES, the Super Nintendo, and going all the way to the Sega Saturn, the PlayStation, and the Nintendo 64. As well as that, we have got some excellent arcade games on there. I am a big arcade lover. Systems like CPS1, CPS2, Neo Geo, some people may consider it a console. I kind of consider it arcade first. We've got excellent arcade games on there. Amazing stuff. So anyway, let's kind of get into this. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you love FPGA gaming, then you really should be subscribed to my channel. So first of all, what we're looking at is MiSTer add-ons. Now, so this is one bundle that they do. They do like a pre-configured bundle. It's a really nice case. It's like it's a case without a fan. Passive, is it passive cooling you call it? I think it's called passive cooling, right? It probably says it on there. I'm probably missing it. That's really nice. That's currently sold out at the moment. The option they have is MiSTer skeleton kits. I think I've got them open over here. So that looks really nice. They've got some really nice colors. At the moment, it's only black that you can select. I've got like a blue one, and I really do like it. So that's an option there. It's $430. Now, there's a lot of cheaper options in the market. We get that, and we're going to have a look at that as well. With this, it's in the USA, so if you're based in the USA, you want really good customer service, and you are going to pay more for this than the alternatives or the clones, as some people like to call, that are available. That's just the nature of business, the nature of life. At one point, this would have been considered a cheap price or the current price. Now, I guess in today's market, it's considered, well, slightly above what a lot of people can get themselves a MiSTer FPGA for. Now, there's nothing wrong with the clones. I have a clone or an alternative board. I have a MiSTer Pi, and it's fantastic. Nothing wrong with it. It runs as good as the other MiSTer FPGAs, but we've got choices, we've got prices. Then the next thing we're looking at here is this one here, MiSTer skeleton kit. So this is just everything but no case, so you can stick any case on it that you like. It just goes on top, so you've got the choices there, and that price there is $450. So naturally, taxes and shipping are, well, they're not included with that. They are an additional cost. Again, completely up to you what you buy, where you buy from, just showing you the options. Then you've got like the alternatives that are available. So this one here is the QM-Tech MiSTer FPGA. Now, I don't personally have this one, but everyone I've spoken to that has one of these has only spoken highly of it, and it's $220. Naturally, there'll be VAT for me in the UK, some kind of taxes. Not exactly sure what my buddies in the USA will get in regard to tariffs, but expect to pay tariffs. I don't know, it's almost like it's all over the place. I just can't keep up. So AliExpress naturally generally comes from China, right? So whatever USA and China have going on, but that's an option. But as you can see, the price is lower for a full setup, right? For this one here, where it's $430 without a case. Okay, $450 without a case. Okay, that's weird. Okay, $430 cheaper with the case than without. Okay, not exactly sure what's going on there. Maybe it's been out of stock for some time. Right, okay, so, or maybe this is an old listing. Not exactly sure, but you can see anyway, there's a big difference in price. The QM-Tech one here, $222. We're talking around about half the price, to be honest. So, I can see why a lot of people, this will appeal to them. You pay your shipping here. It's clearly marked out there, 12.07. Then we have the MiSTer Pi. Now, the MiSTer Pi is currently sold out, but the website Takulan does say that he randomly puts some together, and sometimes, just keep checking the website. If you want one of these, I have one of these, and yeah, I've ran side-by-side tests. You can check them out on the channel. It runs just as well as the original. I ran two things side by side, and they were inseparable. You could not tell the difference. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a very good quality product. something that I can speak highly of myself. Then, okay, so now let's go to what's coming up. So what's coming up? The MiSTer Multi-System 2. So we've had a Multi-System 1 previously, and now it's a follow-up. So it looks like, you know, these guys are having to compete, whereas the price of the MiSTer FPGA system was relatively higher to where it is now because of all the alternative boards, and for the consumer this is a good thing, right? More competition comes on the market and it forces everyone to compete. You know, it's not like where you're in an industry, there's only one kind of thing out there and you're forced to pay whatever that price is. So we've got competition in there. So the MiSTer Multi-System 2 they're open for pre-orders now. You can order them, and they are going to ship in August, which is next month. Now there's a couple of different versions of them, and it shows us the prices here in the UK in pounds. So ex VAT at 210, with VAT, which we're going to have to pay, is £252. Their shipping is very reasonable. I think it's £15 to the USA, and it's around about £5 or £6 to the UK if I wanted to buy one. So you've got the all digital version here. Here you go, and it's definitely cheaper. I mean, not exactly as cheap as like the QM Tech one or the Mr. Pi, but it's definitely competing, right? It takes a full size SD card, but this has some good stuff going for it too. So let me just go back, and we're going to have a look at this one here. This one here is the all digital version. So the previous one we had a look at, you've got two outputs on that. You've got HDMI, as well as that you have an analog output, so you can simultaneously put out to a LCD, a flat screen, and a CRT. So it's kind of like what I use. I play on a CRT sometimes on a stream via my capture card via HDMI. So very, very interesting with that. But what's really interesting here is this video here. So the guys posted this a little while ago, and this looks really, really good. So I kind of showed this on my channel, and guys, oh sorry, I haven't got the screen kind of set up like that. Apologies for that, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna have to watch it a little bit small because I'm working on the ultra wide monitor. So when I make it full screen, some of it's gonna get cut out. So what we're seeing here is a prototype from the MiSTer Multi-System, where they are running cartridges for the Game Boy here, for the Game Boy DMG, the best Game Boy. Oh sorry, there's Game Boy Color there as well. It looked like the Game Boy Color kind of BIOS, you know, intro screen there. But anyway, let's just say Game Boy to keep it simple. And I said it here in my video when I showed it first time around, Tetris, make horizontal lines, not vertical. That joke will never get old. So they are running cartridges, and they are running straight on the MiSTer. It's not ROM dumping, they are running straight out there. And I think Haber, the company behind this, they're trying to gather how much interest there is in this. And if there's a lot of interest in this, they might start making add-ons where you can run cartridges. And I'll make it interesting for those of you that have massive collections. If you've got massive cart collections, if you've got massive Game Boy collection, now you can run them on this. You can run them on a MiSTer Multi-System 2. You can have it going out to a CRT. You can have it going out to a modern display. I mean, it's really, really cool, and I really do think this idea is going to take off, because even though I'm happy playing ROM files, many of you guys love running your original cartridges, your original CD. So this is really interesting. And you know, when I ran this video and initially looking at this, I was like, is it dumping it? What's it doing? And many of you guys pointed out that everything here indicate towards it actually just booting straight off the cartridge. There's no load screen, it's instant. It's almost like you have put that cartridge in a Game Boy. So happy days regarding that. Let's move over to the next one. So this one here from Taki Udon. This is the Super Station 1. So pre-orders of this began a while ago. They have ended. I don't think you can order this. Maybe in the future, when the pre-orders have been fulfilled, you guys will be able to order one. But it's just really, really nice. This is a MiSTer FPGA system based on the PlayStation 1. You can tell from the font, Super Station 1, it looks like the PlayStation 1. It looks like the smaller PS1. Now, if we go to pre-order here, we're pretty much going to see everything sold out. There you go. That's sold out. You can still order the dock for it. We'll have a look at the dock in a second, but it says here, the world's first affordable FPGA gaming console, a recreation of the best console of the 90s, open source from day one. So that's interesting. The way they've even done this and the way everything looks, it kind of looks like they're competing with Analog here. Analog, who have done stuff like the Super NT, the Mega SG, and the forthcoming the Analog 3D. So it definitely looks like it's competing for that, kind of doing a console. So what this does is you have a dock that comes with this. The dock attaches underneath and you can play your CDs on there, but it dumps the CDs. It's not playing directly off the CDs. It is actually dumping that CD and playing a ROM. So Some people like that, but honestly, like me personally, I don't see the point in using that CD, burning like a ROM and playing it when I could just play the ROM anyway. Do I really want to put a CD in there, especially if it's something that's worth a lot of money? Now I just play the ROM knowing that I actually own the CD, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Now, next up, what have we got here? I've even forgotten. Okay, so Takayudan teased this a few days ago, and this is really interesting. So all you need is 8 bits. Our hardware intern has been working on a cool project that is almost done. So this looks really cool. And given kind of Taki's history, and he's kind of doing like a few things at the moment. He's doing like the Switch screens. He wants to work on screens for like the classic iPods, and as well as that FPGA gaming. So this would only lead me to believe that after the Superstation 1 is done, we are quite possibly going to get the first cartridge based like FPGA system from Takayudan from the Retro Remake crew, and this time it could well be a NES based on a Nintendo, because that's what we can see. We can see the cart ports here. We can see the power and the reset button. I forget which way they're around. I think that's power, that's reset. So that'll be really interesting. Naturally, I think it'll be a MiSTer FPGA. So as well as playing like NES stuff, hopefully it'll play NES cartridges and it won't dump them like the Superstation 1. Remains to be seen. Not a lot of details here apart from this kind of picture. But Taki did say he wants to make a cart-based system as well. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a NES now based on this picture that Taki tweeted a few days ago. And the next thing we are going to take a look at, I don't even know until I press it. Right, okay, so this tweet from a while ago where Taki says most of my consoles have wrapped ID. Super excited for people to eventually see. So flagship, we'll have a look at that in a second. Mainstream, budget, cart console, added Type-C, power, handheld, not done yet. Okay, S-tier, ergonomics, and that's something I definitely believe with Taki. I believe I'm looking forward to the handheld the most, and I really do think the ergonomics are going to be done right by Taki, because he is a gamer, he's reviewed and tested a lot of stuff, so I guess I definitely expect him to get it right. If he gets the ergonomics wrong, then that will be failure of an epic kind. Right, let's have a look at this. So this one over here is really interesting. So this one here is the flagship console, I think. So we've got like different kind of things here, and this kind of, where is that other picture? Where is, oh sorry, this one over here. So this was really interesting. So we've got a power, a MiSTer, a PVM. So maybe we've got a PVM mode, maybe that's going to turn on some scan lines, who knows. But there's a portable one that's going to be coming out. So you've got your MiSTer FPGA and you've got a screen on top that goes with that. That sounds interesting. Actually, sorry guys, I didn't mention here, but just going back to the MiSTer multi-system, and where are we? Okay, I think it's this one here. So the MiSTer multi-system, they are doing a screen as well. Let's see if I can see it here. Okay, I can't see it here, but they're doing like an attachment, an add-on which adds a screen to one of these multi-systems. It just folds on top. Sorry, I haven't got it here, just kind of forgot about it. But yeah, they've kind of got that option as well that Taki's kind of showing here as being that portable one where the screen folds on top. Sounds like you've got that option with MiSTer multi-system too. Gotta say though, I do kind of like the exciting colors that Taki does. So I certainly hope MiSTer multi-system comes in different colors as well. That, I'm colorblind, but that blue just looks really nice. Okay, then moving on, what I am looking forward to the most, it's this here, the handheld MiSTer. Now, just from what he's kind of teasing here, it looks good. It looks like nice kind of trigger buttons there, analog. They look analog. You got your bumper buttons there, the 4 buttons, an analog stick, hopefully a good D-pad as well, maybe like a Vita or a SNES style D-pad. So really excited about this. And what's that here? D-pad prototyping and MiSTer handheld plan A teaser. Okay, so likely this is just a work in progress, and yeah, it looks really interesting. So looking forward to this. I feel like we're still some time away because we have to get through the Superstation 1. I'm hoping that the handheld is next after the Superstation 1 is all out, but it might be the flagship than the handheld. Either way, I mean, I've got plenty to play, but I really would like that MiSTer handheld. Nothing like gaming in bed after a long hard day at work, and if we've got a MiSTer handheld with a great D-pad with our MiSTer catalog on there, I mean, it'll be amazing. I can do stuff while I'm chilling around, do stuff on the go, come home, connect it to a capture device and start making videos. So really looking forward to that. I say that because I do that with my Analog Pocket. I test stuff out, I get it going, especially in my last job. I used to do it on night shift, then I used to come home and just be ready to capture. So good stuff here. And I want to give this project a shout because they got the M3, so they used the MiSTer multi-system, the first one, and what was really cool about this, they really made it feel like a console experience. Currently sold out, like here you go, limited edition of 110 total units. They sold out of the 110 units. And hopefully they'll make something, they'll bring some innovation to the scene. But what was really cool as well is they licensed some games. So they actually played indie, they paid indie developers money. They used Tap2, which is now known as Zapparoo, Wizzo.dev, Artistic Pixels for some of the artwork. That's Ariel Aces. They also paid for some games. There you go, Demons of Asterborg, you got that with it. Then Artemio for 240 Test Suite. Then Cyborg Force, which is a Neo Geo game. Astro Bros. So you got a few games with it. You got a controller with it. You got some NFC cards. So it definitely felt like a console release. So really look forward to what they bring in the future. Likely this will be more expensive than the clone stuff, but hey, you never know. I mean, who would have thought that the MiSTer or Haber, the MiSTer multi-system guys would have really started competing against the MiSTer alternatives and the clones. So MiSTer guys has a lot of life left in there. You can buy one right now. There are different options for you, some pricier, some not as pricier, some that'll come quick, some that'll take long to come, some that you have to pre-order. There's a lot of stuff out there for us to go through. MiSTer is amazing. It has so much life left in it, especially when it comes to arcade titles. There's so much stuff that I play on Final Burn Neo, on MAME, and it's not been turned into an FPGA core yet. So guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, give me your thoughts, what you're interested in, what if you don't have a MiSTer, which one are you going to buy? Are you waiting for something in particular, or you know, what's the deal with it? If out of the ones, out of the tacky ones, out of the MiSTer multi-system, which ones you prefer, which one are you looking forward to? Anyway guys, yeah, be awesome to one another. Yeah, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.